Hey, my beautiful, lovely nobodies. Welcome to every single one of you. Come in. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday evening, November 25th. I'm excited to do this reading with you guys. Guys, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, take this opportunity to subscribe to this channel. If something resonates with you here, click that like button. If something that I say sparks off to you, if something that I say confirms something that you've already been thinking, been wondering about, if it's confirmation of something that you've been submitting to spirit, if you feel like this video will resonate with someone that you know, send this video to them, share it with them. I appreciate all your love and your support. Guys, you know I have my information in the description box of this video, as well as the about section of my channel if you want to get a reading from me. Also, the information to the 2 psychic fairs that I do usually every month are in the description box below as well. I'm excited to do this reading. Thanksgiving is this week, so for those of you who celebrate holidays and you guys are spending time with your families this week and you guys are traveling, whatever you might be doing, I hope that your Thanksgiving is safe. I hope your Thanksgiving is fun. I hope that your Thanksgiving is the best Thanksgiving that you've ever had. So yeah, let's get into this reading. I don't know what's going to come into this reading today. The only download that I got today when I was submitting to spirit that I was doing a reading with you guys was Noah. Okay, like Noah from the Bible. So I don't know if you're tied to the Christian church. Your name could be Noah. There could be some significance to that. Guys, remember, these readings are timeless. These readings apply to past, present, or future energy. These are your puzzle pieces. I am just a conduit in the light to translate and try to get, I guess, clarity to you guys about areas of your life. So don't make a story fit for you that just does not. Take only what resonates with you. Tarot is very fluid. All of us have male, masculine, feminine energy. So again, take the energies as they resonate. I may call out signs. Don't take the signs that you maybe don't need to hold too much weight on the signs. I bring those signs out because some of you guys are very well versed in tarot and astrology, in the esoteric. So those signs might pop and spark off to you. So I'm going to get into this reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobodies today? What is in their energy today, Spirit? Okay. So I know that there are a few planets in retrograde right now, and I can kind of see that in some of these cards. So before I even clarify or show you guys these cards, I just want to quickly say that a lot of shifts are happening right now. These shifts for some of you guys could look like financial shifts. They could look like shifts happening in your family or in your career. They could look like shifts happening with your belief system or your mindset. There could be shifts happening in a lot of areas or more than one area of your life. And maybe it has you a little bit up and down. So I just want you to know that Spirit sees this. Spirit acknowledges this. I know that for some of you, and I can already see some of you guys are meant to go through this lesson. You're meant to be faced with whatever challenge you might be faced with right now, and it's probably to get you to your intended outcome. So let's just say, for example, one of your goals in life is to be in a higher financial tax bracket. Well, so obviously you've been praying either for more money or more opportunities when it comes into money. But I feel like maybe in order for you to get that, possibly, if you don't have good money sense, good business and money knowledge right now, maybe a money tower needs to happen in your life right now so that you can kind of get focused, get aligned, kind of almost like a jolt. Spirit just showed me a jolt, like a taser. I don't know if some of you guys have a taser. Some of you guys might have gotten tased or tased someone recently that might resonate with you, but almost like a jolt. So I just feel like for some of you guys, these shifts that you're going through, you may not like them, but I feel like they're necessary. I'm going to go back to the download about Noah from the Bible. So just what I was pulling, mostly from Noah showing up in my downloads when I was channeling the energy that I would be reading today for you guys. I know that Noah had a vision probably that no one ever saw. And if you guys can imagine just someone, building this huge boat, as the story goes, over whatever amount of time that Noah, built this boat. And basically all of the strategy that it took to either making this boat in the story as it goes to getting the animals, to all of, I'm sure, the stress, the anxiety, the work that it took, the energy that it took. Noah had like a vision. Like, and maybe no one believed in his vision for him but him. Maybe it seemed delusional to a lot of other people. So I feel like the download, when I was pulling the energy from that Noah download today, I am getting, for some of you guys, there you might find yourself in an energy of like, ain't nobody gonna believe in this but me right now. I'm the only one that has faith in me doing this right now. I'm the only one that's in this race right now. So some of you guys might have a partnership or a partner or be with someone, and you feel like you're the only one in the race because the other person think that there's no way that this can happen. So I feel like the biggest download that I'm getting from the Noah story, and I'm just confirmed because there's a boat in this card, is that keep going. It doesn't matter what it looks like to other people. So, I mean, I'm going to be real. It doesn't even matter what it looks like to you sometimes. You ever been fighting to work towards something and it seems like it's taking you forever to get to that intended outcome, and we might find ourselves wanting to give up in the middle of that race sometimes. I feel like with the Noah download, I'm just getting, Spirit is like, because at the end of the day, as the story goes, like the flood actually came. Noah believed in a flood that God showed him. And maybe people literally thought he was delusional. So some of you guys believe in something that you cannot see right now. You feel like it's intangible, or the people around you feel like, oh my God, there's no way you'll ever get that. But I feel like for some of you guys, God is about to make you a believer. And for some of you guys, God is about to make some of these people in your energy be a front seat to that miracle, okay? So I'm going to talk about these cards. Knight of Swords reverse. I'll put it in the upright so you can kind of see. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. In the reverse, it's almost like being locked in this state of stress, anxiety, unable to make a decision, a lot of mental disorganization. There's a lot of thoughts going around in your head about something. This is air energy also. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You also got the Justice in reverse. Also Libra energy. That's major arcana. 4 of Cups. This is going to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we got the 6 of Swords, more swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like the heaviest today is the air signs, the planet of communication, the area of communication. So lovely nobodies, whatever you guys are stressed out with, and I feel like for some of you guys, this has to do with the relationship. For some of you guys, and I'm going to try to spin it as many ways as I can in the little bit of time that I'm going to take to do this reading, because I promised myself that I would do a for real short reading today. For some of you guys, this does apply in business. I'm going to pull from the highest energies to the lowest, not the highest to the lowest. The biggest energies that I see, I'm going to start with those. So I feel like for some of you guys, some of you guys know that there ain't no way that you're going to be able to get what you're about to get, what you want to get, what you're trying to get, who you're trying to get, with you still having the belief, the fear, the scarcity mindset, the lack mindset. Whatever this is, it's almost like somebody, like this impending doom. You actually want something, or you don't want something to happen. So it's almost like somebody needing something from the universe. So I feel like there's an immediate need. For some of you guys, this might have to do with something legal. There's a lot of swords here. Something that has to do with communication. So some of you guys, this could have to do with information that you're having to work with. Let's just put it that way. So maybe some of you guys have maybe received some recent communication, either about someone yourself, about someone that you love, someone that you care about, a job that you're in or that you're dealing with. But there's something here to where getting disappointing information seems to be your theme. I just felt that, and I just kind of sense that. So this is either you're actually getting, or finding yourself in this loop of series of unfortunate events, or you feel that way. You feel like, shit, when am I going to get a leg up? Like, when is the light going to come into my life? For some of you guys, you have stress and anxiety about, I feel, a situation that you are in, and I feel like it's one that some of you guys are in a situation, and maybe you're at an impasse in whatever the situation, connection, or relationship is. And maybe some of you guys are finding yourself wondering, should I continue on this journey? Have I learned what I needed to learn on this journey with this person? Right? So for example, if we applied this to career, one example could be, I beat the level of this job. There's no further, no higher that I could go. They're not going to pay me anymore. Or just the overall energy of the job is just not a fit for my life and where I'm taking my life. So should I leave? Should I start looking for another job? Should I apply for a different department? So that could be that in that area. When it comes to relationships, some of you guys feel like maybe it's time to move on from either an aspect of your relationship or your literal relationship. Because if we're talking about relationships here, some of you guys have found yourself living a life of, I feel, and I'm just being honest, some of you guys are in relationships with people where the communication is so off that you find yourself not even telling your own truth. And when I say your own truth, things as small as, I don't like how you speak to me. I don't like that we always argue. You hurt my feelings when you speak to me how you do. I don't like that you don't come home at night. Some of you guys are not sharing with your partner or your person. The spirit kind of caught me right there. Some of you are sharing things with your partner or person, but it's not the real of what you feel. So some of you guys could be buffering. I don't know if we got people pleasers watching this reading today. I'm getting, because all of these swords are here, I'm getting somebody might be buffering their communication to people or about something that's going on in their life. So you're saying something, but it's more to it than what you're saying, okay? Some of you guys literally got to walk away from something, and you need to move through an energy, because I feel like for some of you guys, you find yourself in this loop, because we go from the 9 of Swords at the beginning of the reading, and we end with the 6 of Swords, and that's kind of going backwards, okay? And the 6 of Swords, again, is moving on to calmer waters. So some of you guys have found yourself in a situation either with a person or something to where in the past, you either walked away from it, you cleared it up, you stopped believing it, you changed your mindset about it, you altered your course or your path about it, and things were fine. But I feel like somebody, is because justice in the reverse couldn't be tied to karma, somebody could be finding themselves reliving a story, rerunning of scripts. I'm getting a whole lot of repeating cycles. Wheel of Fortune might show up in this reading. That's just what I'm feeling from these cards before I clarify them at all. So overall, I feel like some of you guys are rejecting the idea that you have to literally let something die, a belief, what you think about it, what you believe about it, what you're not saying to them or about it. You're going to have to drop it, release it, kill it, let it die before you really can move on and be gone and moved on consistently for something. So if this is finances, some of you guys are going to keep repeating these financial mistakes, mishaps. You're going to keep dropping the ball on maybe certain financial decisions that you keep making, and you're going to find yourself repeating the same financial cycles. For those of you in relationships, you're going to find yourself repeating these same arguments, these same fights every 2 or 3 weeks, because somebody is not realizing that some type of behavior or belief or way you think something should go is just not working, but you continue to act it out. You continue to move on that. You continue to speak that way. More swords. 9 of Swords clarified by the 5 of Swords reversed. And look at this card. I'm telling you, some of you guys have a lot of stress and anxiety tied to something. What is it? What is it? What is your stress and your anxiety tied to today? Because for some of you guys, this could be, some of you guys have avoided an issue maybe about yourself or other people or someone that you're tied to, or a situation that you've been in for so long. You've avoided it so long, and you thought that you were kind of like skating under the radar. This 5 of Swords indicates kind of like trying to win at all costs, but you tried to win at all costs, but you're back in the same boat that you were in. Okay, one way Spirit is helping me to translate what I'm saying is they're showing me some of you guys might have road rage, because they just showed me somebody who, have you guys ever been, I live in Atlanta, and no matter what highway, 285, 85, 20, any of the highways, if you guys live anywhere, you ever seen somebody in traffic just kind of bobbing and weaving their way through traffic? And I'm not talking about on a freeway, on a road that has stoplights, and you see them zoom by you so fast, and it's like, geez, what are they in a rush for? And then you get to the stoplight and they're at the same stoplight that you're at. It's like you did all of that and you're still where I am. Okay, so I'm gonna break that down. Some of you guys got naysayers in your life, right? You got naysayers in your life, and you're allowing these naysayers. For some of you guys, these might be your parents, because I just heard somebody's parents. Some of you guys might have helicopter parents, meaning y'all grown as hell, y'all 40, y'all 50, y'all 30s, whatever y'all are, and y'all's parents are still like a leading voice in your life. You're gonna have to figure out how to undo that. There's a lot of unlearning I already can see that needs to happen in this reading today. I'm gonna hold these cards in the upright, guys, as I talk about this, but remember they did come out in the reverse. You could just see a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. It's almost like the choices and decisions that I'm making, I thought that was the right thing to do, but damn, it effed up, and now what do I do? There's also this energy of, again, the naysayers in your life, and you guys are going to have to really figure out how to tune these people out, because at the end of the day, one of my mentors, she used to say, they get up with the same morning breath as you, they get up with the same bed hair as you. Some of you guys have put in certain people or certain things that you're watching or you're seeing or that you're putting in front of your eyes and your ears and your senses. you're putting something in front of you and you're telling yourself, like, that's the bar for me. Like, that's where I want to get. That's what I want. But not understanding that whoever that is might not be really living that how you think that they're living it. They might be in the same page as you. Just like that person that speeds by you on the road and you get to the same stoplight and you guys are on the same level. So be careful, you guys, with Xing yourself out of certain rooms, certain conversations, certain people. I don't know what this is, certain friend circles, because some of you guys, maybe some of the stress and anxiety that you have about whatever this is, whether this be relationship, let's just say, if this is relationship, this could be a person self-sabotaging, saying this is never going to work. No matter what we do, we're never going to get out of this loop of, toxic behavior or toxic masculinity. I just heard, so somebody might be dealing with toxic masculinity, almost like a machismo energy, almost like a very misogynistic male in this reading. So some of you might resonate with that. But I am getting that somebody has maybe lived a portion of their journey thinking that you would be able to get that without losing the mentality about that. You would be able to get him or her without losing this mentality about that. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. So that's for a group of you. I'm going to keep clarifying. Justice, more swords. Oh my God, Justice, more swords. There is something going on, you guys, and I'm telling you, there's something brewing. There's some sneakiness, some trickery, there's some deceit, some lies. So I'm going to go relationship real quick because I said this was going to be short. Relationship real quick. Some of you guys are avoiding in your connection, right? So some of you guys have a relationship or connection that you're in, and there's a very distant, detached energy conversation that two people are avoiding, but it's like avoiding, it's like the unsaid when you're in your house with this person, or if this is family members. It's like there's the unsaid, but it's like we know we either don't want to be together anymore. We know this relationship is dead. We know that this is not going to work anymore. I know that in order for me to move forward, I cannot continue to be this way. I know that in order for me to have better finances, I gotta quit going to the casino every weekend or every month. It's about understanding, because some of you guys really think, and I already said this, somebody thinks that they're doing whatever they can to win at all costs. It's very sneaky, very deceptive. Lovely Nobodies, watch your energy right now. And even with all this communication, this is down to the people that you're talking to. So for some of you guys, I do feel like whatever issue, whatever situation that is going on in your life, I need you to be very discreet. I have this speak no evil, is it statue? Yeah, statue in my house. It's on one of my altars in my house, and it's gold and it has her finger up her mouth, but it's like, speak no evil right now. And this is what I mean by that. I feel like some of you guys got friends and your energy, and these friends are flooding and dripping and trickling your business to other people. And I just said flooding and trickling and dripping. And I don't know why I said that like that, but I'm going to tap into that. So somebody could be a plumber that's watching this reading. Somebody could have a plumbing issue going on in their home. There's an issue that could be with plumbing, because I just brought up those three things and they're all tied to plumbing. That could resonate with some of you. And I feel like that is because my ear just started like ringing very loud in my left ear when I said that. There could be a plumber watching this reading, or the need to take care of a plumbing issue in your home. And I'm going to go spiritual plumbing. Some of you guys need your spiritual pipes unclogged. So that could be spirit acknowledging, maybe if you guys are in relationships, sex is probably stagnant with the two of you. Maybe this is also spirit saying for some of you guys who are sexually depleted right now, maybe they're acknowledging, okay, we see that there's a need to balance that energy out. I can only tell you guys have free will. You guys know that this is a no judgment channel. I don't care what y'all do. I just want y'all to practice safe sex. Just make sure who you're having sex with is a healthy, safe person, okay? But back to this, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're avoiding the inevitable. I feel like some of you guys are just waiting for something to change, or for the other person to make the move, or the other person to walk away, or for them to fire you from the job. That's the big one. Some of you guys would rather a job fire you than you quit the job. And then Spirit sees that as well. But I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know what your strategy is for those of you who are doing that. I'm getting for some of you guys, if you are in a situation to where, I don't know if this is organizational changes with all this swords in this reading. I don't know if there's organizational changes going on at some of you guys' jobs, or if there's things just going on just in general, moving parts either around your house and your family. I am getting that there's this need to kind of like clean up y'all's circle. Watch who you're telling your business to. Watch who you're trickling information to, because some of these people are not for you. Some of these people are the very people that you need to walk away from. I already told you this is moving on to karma waters. Some of these people are the people that you need to pack all your shit up. Let me pack up my friendship because you a fake ass friend, and I'm gonna move on. Let me pack up my love and my affection and my support because you're a toxic family member. And every time I come to your house, mom or dad or auntie or uncle, you make me feel bad. Or something triggers me from my childhood when you're around me. It's like a lot of cycles repeating. So you guys, if you don't want cycles repeating in your life, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's this need to kind of like, because a lot of this has to do with what's in your mind. Be okay with not believing what your family believe anymore. Be okay with not believing what you used to believe anymore. I will use myself as a prime example. I'm a very forward-moving, forward-thinking. I'm always open to new concepts and ideas. I am always open to unlearning something once I have discovered new intel, new information that leads me to believe that what I have believed previously wasn't what it was. So I'm very forward moving, but my kids will tell me all the time, especially my youngest daughter. She's 20 years old, and a lot of times, like maybe one day I'll say something, and a month later I'll say something completely opposite. I'm like, well, that's not how I feel today. And she'll be, because she's a Taurus and she's both of my daughters are Tauruses, and they're fixed signs. So sometimes I don't quite get like how I switch up so much, but I guess that's what I'm saying here. So for some of you guys, you might be so used to a belief system. And I forget, when I'm saying belief system, for a lot of you guys, I'm getting more familial than everything. Like, you don't want to let your family down, so you do life how they want you to do life. For example, I remember talking to this person a few months ago on the phone, and I remember this person was telling me about a conversation that they were having with their mother. And their mother was elderly, of course, because this person was obviously around my age, around between like 40s and 50s. And so the person was speaking to their mother, who had her own, obviously, set of traditional beliefs. And they were talking about death and what they would do with their bodies at death. And he was kind of explaining to his mother, like, I want to be cremated. And he basically was like, his mom almost lost it. Like, she was just almost like, it was blasphemy for you to not be buried, for your body to not be buried. And it's almost like him and his mother, whom he loved so much, got into this unnecessary argument. I feel it was unnecessary because in a way she was placing her beliefs on him. Okay, so some of you guys might have parents who are elderly. I heard baby boomers, so I don't know what years those are, but like elderly parents. I also just heard the last of the slaves. So if you guys are from any type of maybe indigenous or minority group, maybe your parents are immigrants, or maybe your parents were slaves of some type, but these are the parents, or these are you guys are the children of the parents that I'm talking about. So I'm getting, for some of you guys, you still got your parents' voice telling you what to do, whether they are alive or whether they have transitioned. I'm getting, for some of you guys, you are about to learn, maybe through either a person in your life, a tower in your life, a situation in your life, that belief does not work. It's 2025. That belief doesn't work. And to be honest, for the person who's pushing that belief probably don't even work for them. Let's be honest. Okay, so watch what you're listening to, watch what you're modeling yourself behind, watch who you're modeling yourself behind, watch who you're saying, oh, that's my bar, that's the bar that I've set for myself, that couple is the bar, this person or this title is the bar for me. Be careful with that, because it's not always what it seems. For some of you guys, all right, some of you guys, this is a rejection card. 4 of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you guys, you've had an opportunity to move through an energy. It's almost like this is the hand of God. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is almost like the hand of God allowing an opportunity to come in to move you through this belief that you have. So I already said that the biggest overall energy for you guys is reading today is that whatever it is that you're faced with, your belief about it is why it's not moving, it's not happening, why it's not going to happen. Meaning your faithlessness, your lack of faith is what's going to keep you in lack. Your non-belief that your relationship or your friendship or your family ship can get better is it's gonna get you guys are manifesting. Like, you're gonna get exactly what you want. It's the law of attraction. If that's the frequency you're feeding, energy goes where energy flows, right? Then that's what you're gonna get. So for some of you guys, I just feel like you've missed an opportunity recently to move through an energy, to come up out of what we're in. Now I'm gonna tell you, for some of you guys, I do feel like I don't know why I feel like somebody does have some type of low-key legal situation here. And this could be legal in the form of like HR, or there's some type of case on you at your job, or this could be something like a literal legal case. And for some of you guys, you're struggling with this because you had an opportunity to fix this before. Whatever this is that's coming towards you, you had an opportunity to fix it. Because in the Justice card, and the funny thing about this, some of you guys have tried to lie to get out of this. I just heard that as well. So it's almost like heat coming towards somebody, and then somebody trying to lie to get out of something. Because in the upright, look at this Justice card. She's acting like she don't see what's going on. She's got her eyes closed, but the swords are the truth. Right? This is like a balance of truth. This is the Libra energy. It's like balance. It's like the truth. It's like fairness coming in, right? But I feel like for some of you guys, whatever this is you're struggling with or stressing with or crashing out about, or now you're like, oh my God, what is happening? Like, why is this coming? You tried to turn a blind eye to it before. You knew it was coming. You knew what was happening. You knew you were spending that money. You knew you didn't pay that bill. You knew you didn't, whatever it was, you knew it. You tried to act like you didn't see it. You didn't know what was going on. And then here comes Justice. And she's eyes wide open. She was like, oh, you thought I didn't see what you did. You thought I didn't see you not, do what your intuition told you and pay that bill. It's almost like somebody getting karma for what they did. I mean, and this is what I mean. If you miss an opportunity, if you avoid an opportunity and you get something adverse or something negative or something you didn't want based on you not taking that opportunity, then whose issue is it that you didn't get it? Like, that's on you. So for some of you guys might be missing opportunities either with people because of your refusal, right? It's your refusal, because in this card, the hand of God, and that's another hand. What I do love about you guys' reading today, if you could just flip this energy and you could begin to think a different way and see a different way and open up your mind and unlock your mind, or get yourself around somebody that don't think about you, think like you. So a lot of you guys need to place yourself around people who are dynamic thinkers, okay? Because maybe some critical thinking is required for you to get out of whatever this is, or for you to move through whatever this is. But you're around a whole bunch of people that think like you. You need to get around somebody that doesn't think like you, because I feel like they'll give you another perspective. Okay, but same energy. Hand of God, trying to give you an opportunity here. Same thing. So she's focused on these 3 cups that are empty, right? God is trying to give her a cup. God is like, hey, love is still available. Cups in the tarot symbolize love, nurturing, emotion, caring, happiness, joy. But heavily the sector of love. God is trying to give her this cup. They're like, baby girl, baby boy, ma'am, sir, there's still love available here for you. And you're like, no, God, I'm still focused on what I lost. I'm still focused and waiting on the person that ain't coming. I'm still waiting on the person. So for some of you guys, lovely nobody, you might have a person from your past that you ain't with no more, and maybe they just waiting around, or they thought you were waiting around to come back towards them. Or for some of you guys, maybe if you're in relationships, maybe you're in the type of relationship where that when you guys fight, one or both of you guys wait for the other person to come apologize. There's a whole lot of waiting, and some of you guys are gonna be waiting. And I feel like I said this in a few readings ago, a couple of months. Some of you guys are going to be waiting. So, 6 of Swords. Why is this card here? Lovely nobodies. I do feel like a lot of you guys, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. You see the energy? First of all, the water. Water is motion. It gives me motion. The 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's the first time that fire has shown up in this reading. But we end with this. This is your ships coming in. She's just waiting to catch that wave. She's waiting for the opportunity. Like, I'm just waiting on that moment. There's this rap song that has it in it. I'm just waiting on that moment. I don't know if that's Drake. Some of you guys are waiting on a moment. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're waiting on an immediate word. You're waiting on some information. Some of you guys, you just got some bad information, or someone you know has just got some bad information, and you're just waiting to hear something. For some of you guys, you got tests. All of these swords. Some of these, okay. They're getting me to go medical. Some of you guys might be dealing with like your yearlies, so maybe this is a nudge. If you haven't had a physical this year, to go get a physical. Some of you guys could get something that comes up in your physical, or something abnormal, something having to do with tests that are abnormal, or tests maybe that were clear before that are coming back abnormal. So even to that, I'll say get a second opinion. Some of you guys, what you are wanting I feel like it's already here and it was never here. So this is, for example, because I'm going to try to translate this in the best way. I already told you we started with the 9 of Swords, right? The 9 of Swords, but we end with the 6. So we went backwards, and I said that earlier. But what I'm saying is that in this 6 of Swords, the energy is back to moving towards calmer water. So I'm just getting, if this is your ships coming in and her waiting, this is almost like her waiting for the ship to arrive on the dock, because that ship has all of the abundance, all the resources for the journey, all the money that she needs for this next journey. Like, she's waiting, like it's coming. This is a 3 of Wands. But what I feel in this energy is that for some of you guys, this blessings, because we already shown you guys rejected these opportunities. It's like you were at the shore of getting a blessing, and then you turned back and you looked at something. And I feel like it was fear of the unknown. I don't know what's across that shore, God. I don't know if that person's going to love me back. I don't know if I take an opportunity with this person, is it going to work? Are they going to cheat on me? I don't know if I take that job, am I going to like this job? I don't know if I move all the way across the country, is it going to work? I don't know if I'm going to start and fail. There was a whole lot of that. For some of you guys, you look back. Spirit has shown me like the movie Forrest Gump. You remember when Forrest Gump, when all of those people were getting shot, and he kept running back to go get his people because he was looking for Bubba. You remember, these names might resonate with you guys. These names are nicknames. Or some of you guys could be with the military because they were in the military in that movie. But Forrest was looking for Bubba. That's the only reason why he really was going back. Like, I got to go get Bubba. And Lieutenant Dan was like telling him not to go back in there. But he kept going back. But he kept bringing people back. It's almost like some of you guys, your blessings were already at the shore. God was like, there you go. There's your money that you need for this next journey. Here's a set of new beliefs that are here to go along with it. Here's a soulmate. This could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or spouse or wife that I've set to go and take this journey with you. This person will be your confidant on this journey. This is going to be your spiritual leader on this journey. Like, God had these blessings set. Some of you guys look back, just like Forrest Gump, right? And yeah, he got a medal of honor for doing what he did. But for some of you guys, you're looking back and you're going back. That's why that's why we're ending your reading with the 6. It's like you were ready, and you are ready, and we're always ready to leave whatever this was. This belief system, this way of being, this way that you just are. This way that you are in your relationships. This way that you are around people. Some of you guys don't even know how to talk to people with all these swords. So that needs to be worked on. So you knew full well that there was an opportunity for you to move through something, for you to say, all right, I'm done with that. Here's my new life. These are my new friends. These are my new people. These are my new supporters. These are my new truth tellers that are coming along with me on this journey. These are my new spirits coming with me on this journey. And some of you guys, you just look back. So I feel like for some of you guys, what are you afraid of? Right? What are you afraid of? For some of you guys, and I'm going to go to this Ace of Pentacles, because some of you guys do have an opportunity, and I feel like it's immediate. Like, you have an opportunity right now, either to tag along with the person that is for this next leg of your journey. This is an opportunity to lose and release and let a part of yourself die for you to continue on your journey. I'm going to clarify that Ace with another deck. I can say for some of you guys, I want you to be very careful of who's surrounding you right now, because a lot of you guys I can't say any other words. Y'all got some fake ass people in y'all's energy, okay? I feel like if you could be, the more you could be in solitude right now, lovely nobody's the better. I'll just put it that way. Ace of Pentacles is here. 2 of Pentacles, one right behind the other. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So again, there's an opportunity that I feel like you guys didn't take, and this could be with the person, but the 2 of Pentacles is almost like, in this card, it indicates juggling. It indicates that whatever this is, I do kind of need help with that. I do need someone else. I need a partner on this journey, but somebody is like, I don't know if they're going to drop the ball. This is almost like deciding who you're taking with you, deciding what can come and what can stay, deciding to drop one for the other. So I do feel like some of you guys, you might be faced with opportunities. I mean, not opportunities, choices. Like, maybe you have to choose between 2 different things, 2 different people, 2 different concepts. Whatever this might be, I do feel like for some of you guys, you are a little bit hesitant. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, because you've been rejecting whatever this is. You've been rejecting it. So it's like for some of you guys, if this is new love, or if this has to do with dating or anything like that, it's like some of you guys are rejecting something about either the person, but it's exactly what you need. You're rejecting, and it's based on your tainted belief system. It's like the reason why some of you guys are rejecting whatever you're rejecting right now is because your belief system is off about it. That's what I'm saying here. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, heavy Sagittarius. This has a lot to do with balance, because you see the duality in these cards. She's trying to balance these two pentacles in this card, and in the Temperance card, the Temperance angel is trying to pour into the other cup. So I am getting, for you, some of you guys, lovely nobody, you need somebody right now to pour into your cup. For some of you guys, you being a selfish friend or a selfish lover or a selfish family member, and you're not pouring into anybody else's cup. And the crazy thing about that is I feel like you got people around you that are pouring into your cup, but because you're dealing with something and you're going through something, you don't want to or feel like you can pour into someone else's cup. And that's very self-sabotaging in a way, because maybe the very thing that will get you out of what you're stuck in is just an unlocking from God. Like, I'm going to unlock the portal to this person's blessings because they just helped somebody even when they were struggling. They just helped someone even when they didn't even know either where their next meal was coming from. They just helped someone by giving them advice when they are struggling with their own internal struggle right now that no one else knows about. Some of you guys, you go through things and then you get goals and you leave everyone behind, and that's not being a good friend, because you want people to help you but you don't help people. Okay, so for some of you guys, I do feel like there's an imbalance that I feel like need some attention in your life. And for some of you guys, I do feel like, okay, I'm gonna several areas. When it comes to work, when it comes to career and work, we'll just talk about those two areas. Some of you guys are teeter-tottering with the idea of either leaving where you are or getting some more advanced training to get paid more in where you are, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, and this is no matter what age you are. I do feel like maybe some of these are younger people that I'm talking to. However, it doesn't matter the age. I'm just getting that some of you guys don't know really where you want to be yet. Like, I don't know. Like, I work a job and it's a good job, but it don't feel like a career. It's not something that I feel like I'm going to retire from or that I could retire from. Some of you guys might be doing things or find yourself in a position where you're like, am I just working a job or is this my career? Like, do I love doing this? Is this something that I could do for life? So some of you guys might be going back and forth between this energy of like not knowing what you want to do. And this is what I will say to that. That's okay, because I feel like some of you guys might be putting your pressure on yourself, like, I'm this age and I don't have this, or this is where I'm in my life and I don't have this, and I'm this old and I'm going through this and I'm still dealing with this. Okay, that's fine and that's all good and great, but there are a lot of things at play other than your choices and decisions. It's the people that you're dealing with, the planets and all of the there's a lot of energy at play. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, give yourself a little more grace, because whatever it is that you're going through isn't something, first of all, that can be answered, that can be worked out, that can be dealt with. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you teeter-totter back and forth between the old life and the good life. You teeter back and forth between, I want to live this way now, and then I'm scared to leave this way of living. You teeter-totter back and forth between, I married this person because I wanted an opportunity to be in a loving connection where me and a person could grow, to, I don't know if I ever should have got married. I don't think I'm a great husband or a wife, but God, like, why did I do this? Like, there's a lot of teeter-tottering back and forth. And only you guys know what you're teeter-tottering back and forth about. I do feel like for some of you guys, assistance is available for whatever this is. I feel like some of you guys are so stubborn, because even look at her in this car. She's like, this is almost like, hey, I got that help for you. Do you need help with something? She's like, no, I'm good. I'm got it. So some of you guys, when I see and I feel that energy, some of you guys, you might be having immediate situations and no one knows that you're dealing with anything. No one knows that you need the help that you need. No one knows. And I don't know why you feel unsafe to be able to ask people for help or tell people that you need help or tell people that you're struggling. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, I can understand why, because I already said some of you guys got some fake people in your energy and they filter information about your situation. So definitely don't talk to those people. I can say another thing about this energy is today, you guys need a better support system, because I feel like we do have a lot of people, and I don't care if this is, you live in a house and there's 5 of y'all that live in this house. I'm getting that somebody that you can be around a bunch of people, but you feel very lonely. You feel very alone. You feel like it's just you. You feel like it's you against the world. And that very well could be true, but I feel like for some of you guys, if you're feeling that way, you would do best to start clearing your circle, clearing your corner. Like, who do you have in your corner? Because if you're still feeling that way and you got 25 people in your corner, they obviously can't be good people, because why are they not lifting you up? Why do they not know you're struggling? Why do they not know you need help, right? So that's for some of you guys. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of understanding that we are ready, or that we need to move forward, that we need to drop some of this dead weight. And a lot of you guys' dead weight is heavily belief system. It's heavily the people that you got tied to. It's the people that you have tied to you. It's heavily because all of this strategy, this sneakiness. I'm kind of like somebody feeling like they always got to get ahead. Ahead of what? Like whose race are you running? Are you running your race, or are you running their race? Or whose race are you running? So, even with me saying race, somebody might run track, or maybe you used to run track. You could be a race car driver. You could go to race car driving, like the Grand Prix and things like that. I just feel like just be very, very, very careful of what you're telling yourself right now, because I feel like a lot of you guys are operating in tainted belief systems. A lot of you guys are operating in, this is what I think it should be. This is the way that I think it should go. This is how I feel about it. This is the way we've always done it. Well, this is the way my mom showed me. Or this is the way my parents formulated that idea or that belief. It's like, come on, it's time to release some of these beliefs. And only you guys can do that when you guys are ready, guys. So this is the energy that I feel that you guys got going on today. A few different areas of your life that we talked about today. But I feel like overall, you guys cannot continue to do it all alone. You cannot continue to ignore the fact that you are not necessarily a one-man show in every area. Some of you guys have made yourselves a one-man show, meaning you've closed yourself off to getting help. You've closed yourself off to helping others. And I'm going to go back to that. And I feel like I've said that a few videos ago as well. If you guys are struggling with something, service. Be of service to other people. It's one great way to unlock abundance in your life, is to give of yourself, to give of your resources, to give of your time, to give of your advice, to give someone something that will just make them laugh today, right? Whatever that might be. All right, so guys, this is the reading I have for you guys today. If you need me for anything, feel free to reach out to me. You know where my information is. Follow me on Instagram at lovelyknowbody. And until the reading, you guys, I hope and I pray that your holidays are safe again. I hope and pray that whatever like immediate needs, you guys, the answer to your needs comes. The need is fulfilled. I pray that all of you guys that have struggles, that you begin to do your part in unlocking your own struggles, okay? I love you very much. Have an amazing day.